We flew Wizz Air to Marrakesh in Morocco. Before we actually traveled to Morocco, I've never heard of Wizz Air before, and in this video I want to talk about the service of Wizz Air. I'm talking about the flight from London Gatwick to Marrakesh in Morocco, and also the return flight as well. This particular airline is one of those super budget airline. It might actually be the cheapest in the market. So you have the flight ticket, which is one thing, and then there are other things like whether you want to have cabin bag or you want to have a check-in bag. All of this you have to pay extra for them. For us, we just went by the free, so the free carrier bag. So you have carry-on bag, so which is just like they have specific size for them. I actually did a video where I show you how I packed for my Morocco trip. So but anyway, so you have something like this bag, which is really small bag. There is a specific size to that. So, and this is what we carry for myself and my two boys. So we didn't really do any check-in bag, we didn't do any cabin bag, so just the carry-on bag. And what that meant for us was that we only paid for the flight ticket. So check-in is online, so that's like from Gatwick to Marrakesh, so from the UK. So we had to check in online. Of course, you don't have to check in online, you can check in at the desk. So they have two desks, so one desk for the standard, and then they have another desk for the priority. For the London Gatwick to Marrakesh flight, you have the opportunity to be able to check in online, and this is the way it works. So the online check-in platform open first for people that want to choose their seat. That's in terms of like you have to pay to choose your seat. So if you have specific place where you want to say maybe for example you want a place where you can even have enough leg room, or maybe you want to sit close to the window, or to be able to choose specific place where you want to sit on the aircraft. So if you are ready to pay for that, then you can choose that platform for online check-in open first for that, and then after that, then the platform then open for people that want their seats to be chosen randomly. So the system or the algorithm or whatever, they just kind of like randomly put you in a particular seat. For me, with two boys, one of them underage, I wasn't really expecting them to actually put us apart. So I expected them to put us together because this is kind of like a family, and then one of my children underage. So I expected them to put us in a seat, and that was what happened. So we end up checking in online, and then we all had a seat whereby three of us were able to sit together. Once you check in online, it's just for you to get to the airport and to drop your bag. That's if you have bag that you want to check in. And for us, we didn't really have any bag to check in. We didn't have any cabin bag, so just our carry-on bag. So we just had it with us, and then the next thing for us was to go to the boarding gate. Right at the boarding gate, they had two desks, one for priority and one for standard. I mean, the priority one are the one that they call in first to be able to go in, and then you have that station whereby they will call people that have young children as well, children maybe like under 5, and then they allow them to go in as well. On this particular aircraft, you have 3 seats on one side, and then you have another 3 seats on the other side. So, and then you have the passageway 3 on both sides. But in terms of the seat as well, I have to say that the seat was comfortable. But in terms of the leg room, well, possibly you get what you pay for. Yeah, the leg room wasn't really great. I mean, it was good enough anyway. I have to say that it was good enough. It's just for me because of my height and my long legs. So but I don't really have any complaint really, but yeah, so I have to say that it was yeah, so it was reasonably okay. They have the safety information and also the magazine as well, so which has a lot of information about them, Wizz Air, and also they have the foldable table, so which wasn't bad as well, so which is kind of like you can fold it, and so which can be useful. And then in terms of the seat as well, so it's one of those one as well, like the space isn't really that massive, so you won't really be able to maybe expand or to push your seat back the way you have on some of those long haul flights, which you can adjust it and to be able to move it back, to be able to rest your leg, your head a little bit more. No, there wasn't really anything of such. For the entertainment, you won't really expect anything of such on a short on a short flight. Usually you have the long haul flight. That is where you usually have all those sort of like entertainment entertainment. So 3 hours 20-minute flight, so it's not a long haul. So I mean, what you could do for yourself is maybe you have your device. Nowadays people have phone, and then you have tablet or whatever. So for my boys, they have their game console with them, and also they have the tablet and their phone as well, so which, you know, you can just get something for yourself to be able to get yourself entertained. And for myself, I had 2 newspapers that I picked up from the from Gatwick Airport before we boarded, so Financial Times and Metro, so which I just had with me to be able to just do some reading, or you can just get a book for yourself as well to just read.
For a budget airline as well, you're not really going to be expecting any food to be served, so there wasn't any food or even drink, not even ordinary water actually. So, but I mean, for me again, I'm not really surprised for the price of the fare, and you have option also to come with your own snacks and drink. I mean, for my kids as well, so we came with you know, snack package and drink, so you could do that as well. And again, don't forget, it's just about 3 hour 20-minute flight, so not long. And also you have option to buy on air as well. So Wizz, they have in the magazine actually, they have the prices for the various snacks and drink that they have, and also the trolley pass you by anyway. So where I mean, the trolley go, they move the trolley on the passageway, so you can stop the trolley and buy something. Or I think they also go about just asking really row by row, just asking, do you want any do you want any drink, do you want any snack? So, and if you want, then you can basically place order.
In terms of the toilet, our seat was towards the back, so which wasn't too far away from the toilet. So there were 2 toilets at the back. So those are the ones that I actually used. And then I think there were another toilet in the front. I don't know whether, possibly there were 2 of them as well in the front. So, and the toilet wasn't bad at all. And then I could see one of the air hostess going into the toilet several times. And I don't think she was going there to use the toilet. I thought she possibly was going there to make sure that the toilet was well clean. So because when I had to use the toilet, it was clean, and it had all the usual thing that you have in the toilet. Was there any delay for the flight going from London Gatwick to Marrakesh? There wasn't any delay, everything was on time. But for the flight coming back from Marrakesh to London, it was really a long delay. I mean, it was over an hour delay. And but was there really going to be any complaint from me concerning that delay? Well, it's not good enough. They shouldn't really be having delay, even though it's a super budget airline. But I had one of the guys that we traveled together, and he was just saying that, I'm never going to fly Wizz Air again. The delay was just too long. But for me, I just said no, I'm not. I don't mind to fly them again. So because for the price, it was really super cheap. So, and because it's really cheap, I don't think I can actually have any complaint about the delay. But is that really a good case for them because it's cheap? Is that the reason why they need to be delayed? No, I'm not actually supporting them to delay. So definitely they need to improve their service, and they really need to keep on time. You might have your charging cable with you, thinking you might be able to charge your phone or your devices while on air. There wasn't anything of such. Where on this particular aircraft that I was on, there wasn't anything of such. I will definitely fly Wizz Air again. So apart from the delay, I think all the overall general experience of this airline, it wasn't bad at all for me. And definitely again, I will fly Wizz again.